should they, they should hug. Mr. President says that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale should hug on stage at this point. Is it possible? This is a request from Mr. President. So you can look at him. I'm not the one asking for it. And yes, indeed, history is being made right here. Before we carry on.
Yeah, including my dad, even though you guys don't know I'm Shatta Mahama. Yeah. I'll just be brief and, nice. So I got a call from the Deputy Minister of Finance, who is my best friend now. And he was like, Shatta, we need you to, be on board and, support this. And I was like, all right, I'll be there. So I just came.
Two of Ghana's biggest artists on stage. And is this not beautiful? All right. But Mr. President says...
Actually, winning power for the NDC, I so say. Because everybody has heard, now
Stonebwoy the Shatta Wale for the first time walk on stage that BBC na BB no see it's actually trending on social media but was that the video for WhatsApp there we are. Try your conversation straight to the news. Now if I should ask you a question there, say when the Stonebwoy the Shatta Wale so one car na so when na no do biara drive a car na kasha well, this comes as a very good question because a lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings because these two people, they are more of the biggest rivals. Among for music managers, music producers today, you cannot keep the two of them in the same room and still have the kind of energy and excitement that you want because at a point, sometimes the fans can get a bit wayward. It's because of that they don't put those two people in the same room. But John Dramani Mahama Yazibi, Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the finance department, at the same time the deputy sports minister, the sports minister substantive. We pull some very surprising. What to say what the first Shatta Wale Stonebwoy. Now what to say from the one by then. They came to support the program, the luncheon, and also the World Cup. I mean, it was more of a delegation. I'm from the Bay. But something happened. If John Dramani Mahama requested a Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale, they should take a hug, what do you think was going to happen? Well, BBC, there was a request from Shatta Wale, from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, straight to Belamundi being the hostess of the show. And also there, I want them to hug. As I was seeing it was very surprising, very, very shocking. If I watch a video to the end, we're seeing in the way Mobia Kunya Mokasei, it's a bit some and to why I'll be a year more yen. Mama Zanish video for your WhatsApp new year, Chawado conversation. Yankati, Yanko Shambra.
Two of Ghana's biggest artists on stage. And is this not beautiful? All right. But Mr. President says that we should have Stonebwoy. Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it. This is so beautiful.
If President say hug, you don't hug, you want him to jail us.
Put your hands together for Shatta Wale as he joins us on stage with some brief remarks before we carry on. Ghana Supporters Union, I was hoping that you could do something.
Please, my dad is here, don't do that. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, honorable ministers, the president of the GFA, and everybody I see here, including my dad, even though you guys don't know I'm Shatta Mahama. Yeah. I'll just be brief and, nice. So I got a call from the Deputy Minister of Finance, who is my best friend now. And he was like, Shatta, we need you to, be on board and, support this. And I was like, all right, I'll be there. So I just came, we had a chit-chat and, had this thing going on. But now, what I'm seeing with companies and everybody supporting, including, the man of the land, His Excellency, I just want to say, from my team to the Black Stars and to the whole of the organization, we are donating $100,000 for them too as well. And that is what I'm doing. So, from my Hot Wave team, on behalf of my partner, Sahar, Saeed, Asharaf, Nana, who is right here with me, with my, team around me, I'll just say this is what I can also do to support the Black Stars, and this is what we are doing. So if you want to also donate, please start donating because we need more money for the Black Stars. Thank you very much.
Wow. $100,000 US from Shatta Wale.
Please put your hands together as we welcome the leader of the Beam Nation, Stonebwoy. Please put your hands together as we welcome the leader of the Beam Nation,
Good evening, Ghana. First, to His Excellency, the President of our land. I'm so privileged to meet him in this manner. And when we talk about contributions, I believe that my contribution has been very significant in actually winning power for the NDC, I so say. Because everybody has heard, mainly because I'm somebody who really believes in reset. So per my own judgment, I made sure that that music was dropped within a moment where there was some ease in the system because it was so tensed, and I dropped it in terms of contributions. And before I even spoke, the song in the background was well put together under 24 hours by me and an able team of producers. Cost to the tune of at least $20,000, which that has gone. I've taken care of that already, so that is like something present. And then also in terms of contribution, I think we are all here as Ghanaians, so let's be at par. We're donating $81,000 to make it 101. Right? Right? It's just fair. So we have 20 in production and 81 in physical. You know what I'm saying? That makes it well so. Exactly. And then I'm sure the Minister of Finance will make sure that he sees to that. But I'm happy that that is going to go into tax write-off. So I'm happy. It still comes back to us. Anyway, this is a very important call to all of us. You know that Kotoko and phobia can never be one. There are two different teams who have to continue to keep that competitive energy to bring joy to the nation. And if I say that, you guys know what I mean. Exactly. The minister said it's a healthy competition, which I believe it is. But we just have to watch it so that we drop some tones of things that are going to affect the healthiness of that competition moving forward, especially the vulgar and all those ones, which you can hardly find in the Beam Nation camp. I stand to be very honest. Star 899 star hash is what we all have to dial as Ghanaians. And if you are outside the shores, you do ghworldcupraffle.com. Please, with all due respect, you can use this second as a Ghanaian. Take your phones, please, and let's dial star 899 hash kindly, so that we're able to raise this money to support the gentlemen, the fans, and me. I've started throwing my bet or my raffle from Tuesday, and should I win, I'll definitely be there to support the Black Stars. But even if I don't, I said it that the honorable assistant coach is my neighbor. I just have to jump my wall. I'll be one of his suitcases, and we're going to get there. So thank you, Ghana. Thank you guys so much for rallying behind. I call on all of Beam Nation to make sure that you stick to the call of patriotism. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very important for us to be patriotic, for us to have Ghana at heart, for us to love Ghana. So thank you so much. God bless you. I'll go by the name Stonebwoy.
So I'd like to invite back on stage Shatta Wale to join Stonebwoy as we go ahead with the raffle. All right, so here we go. And yes, indeed, history is being made right here on stage. Two of Ghana's biggest artists on stage. And is this not beautiful? All right. It's as if we missed the handshake. Should we try it one more time? One more time, man. Mr. President, I need your permission. If you say yes, I'll go ahead. If not, should they should hug. Mr. President says that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale should hug on stage at this point. Is it possible? This is a request from Mr. President. So you can look at him. I'm not the one asking for it. But Mr. President says that we should have Stonebwoy. Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it. This is so beautiful.
If President say hug, you don't hug, you want him to jail us.
So it's because you don't want to be jailed. Oh, I see. Okay.
Obey power.
Obey power. Okay. Obey before complain, right? Exactly. But that's very beautiful, and I think that this is only possible with football and music as well. Please, let's put our hands together for them one more time. A very memorable day. But at this point, we're going to go straight into our raffle. But quickly, let me say a big thank you to our official tech partners, Impromptu Technologies Limited. They are official tech partners for the World Cup 2026. If we have a rep here, of course, we'd like to say thank you so much. Impromptu Technologies Limited, we're very grateful to you. So at this point, we're all going to look on the screen as we go ahead with the raffle. Like I said, 2 individuals are going to get a fully expense-paid trip to the U.S., to Canada, and also to Mexico to support the Black Stars. And so if we're ready, Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale will help us in randomly selecting these winners. And so, tech team, let's do this.
Ethiopia Mensa Room, Ethiopia SM Room. So, if your number is 024100 ###, come and win. You have won. And I just no. That's your.
Take the second draw.
So Beam Nation won the very first one. Remember who? You have Mike.
for it, but Mr. President says that
if President seen her, you know her, you want it to jail us.
So it's because you don't want to go jail. Oh, I see. Okay. You have to
obey power.
Okay. Obey before complain, right? Exactly. But that's very beautiful, and I think that this is only